Annie Suwan's most recent health problems have prompted David Toborowsky to make an emergency purchase after his mysterious move to Thailand, according to the 90-day Fiancé program. Annie Suwan, who is a star of the reality show 90-Day Fiancé, is experiencing an increasing number of health problems as she waits for the birth of her first child with David Toborowsky. This comes after she abruptly relocated to Thailand. Annie, who is in her 30s, is a cast member on the show 90-Day Fiancé. She was initially seen in Season 5 with David, who is 24 years her senior. As a result of David's financial difficulties and Annie's family's dowry requirements, the path that Annie and David were on originally encountered quite a few obstacles. It took some time for David's family, which included his 3 grown children, to come around to accepting Annie. Annie was able to be successful in gaining their favor thanks to her humorous and compassionate demeanor. The fans have come to regard David and Annie as their favorite characters in the franchise. Along with their off-screen antics on social media, their appearances on Pillow Talk are the most remembered aspects of their careers. Currently, Annie is expecting her first child with David, and she is pregnant. It was in June of 2024 when she made the announcement that she was pregnant, despite the fact that she was suffering from polycystic ovary syndrome (PCOS), which had contributed to her belief that she would never have children. In a recent post, David shared a picture of Annie, who appeared to be exhausted and was lying down while wearing a pink night dress with a leopard print. In his letter, David observed that the infant was kicking her "bu good." David complimented Annie on her bravery and disclosed that he had purchased a new rocker recliner for her so that she could get a degree of comfort that was slightly higher than before. Within the first several months of her pregnancy, Annie had begun to express her dissatisfaction with her persistent back pain. Due to the fact that Annie is a first-time mother, it is possible that she did not anticipate the difficulties that she would encounter along the way. Upon Annie's realization that she was unable to use her sewing machine in the same manner that she normally would when she was not carrying, David promptly purchased a belt for her that would provide support for her back. Later on, Annie disclosed that she had been experiencing difficulties with her blood sugar, but that she was able to put it under control by following a healthy diet. In a recent post on social media, she discussed the challenges she faces with heartburn. Annie is now discussing the baby's increased kicking, which she has noticed. She has the impression that she is going to be delivered early because of it. The date of her due date, March 24, 2025, is something that David keeps bringing up. Those who have followed Annie and David's journey since they began looking for IVF centers in November 2023 are extending their love and best wishes to Annie. They have been following her journey since then. In order for her and her baby to have a good delivery, they urge her to get plenty of healthful rest. Annie is currently in Pattaya, and she is looking forward to the arrival of her daughter to the city in a few weeks. In the meantime, there are still some fans of 90-Day Fiancé who are perplexed as to why Annie is currently in Thailand. It is a question that they are considering whether or not Annie's pregnancy would have been more pleasant if she had been living in Scottsdale instead. Annie is reportedly in Thailand because of her family, according to David. After the kid is born, he is adamant about not revealing to them whether or not they would be moving in with him. An inquisitive well-wisher asked David, and his response was a vague, "for now." David's response was a hazy, "for now."